Alright, what's up, guys? So this is the first episode of Season 3 of Paranormal Adventures. So what I'm going to do this season is mainly focus on my friend's significant other. So I did get everybody's permission. They said, yeah, we don't care. As long as you don't say, obviously, the address, what street it's on, all that stuff. I'm like, well no shit. But yeah, so I'm going to start off with my significant other. I think I'm gonna just call this episode Texas House. Might as well. So in 2008, my significant other, she had lived in my city my entire life, or her entire life, until 2008 when her dad got this great job. And it lined up perfectly because basically they were making, they had a facility for cheerleading in that area. So that was perfect. So, well, not in the area, but near the city that they were living in, or going to live in. So it was very sad. She helped me when I was getting bullied. We were best friends from the time we first met each other in 3rd grade till we became significant others. And now we have been together for just past 6 years. On January 20th. We got engaged in April of last year. I proposed to her. And all that stuff. She was going to propose to me, which obviously I have no complaints at all. And it was funny, she said that she was going to do it the very next week if I didn't. So, yeah. But, yeah, so she moved in 2008, and she moved into this gorgeous house. So the house was built in 1965, and before that, it was kind of basically, it was kind of that house that they built because Texas is part of Tornado Alley, so it had been hit by. Now the crazy thing is that since she's lived there, there's never been a tornado since then, which is kind of cool. And kind of since that house was built, since like the 60s, there hasn't really been a major tornado in that area since then. But now obviously there's been like funnel clouds and like F-Zeros, F1s or something like that, but not anything like major enough that would tear down a house. But yeah, so it was built in the mid-60s, and I think she said that they got the house for around $100 grand. But rent, I don't know how much $100 grand is for rent. I mean, this house that we have is $70,000. I think I forgot what I am forgetting what we pay rent here, but yeah. So they got the house, and almost immediately they just knew that, and the whole family believes in ghosts, and all my friends do. She definitely believes in ghosts. She believed in ghosts before even I even knew what ghosts were. And I guess in this part I'll tell like the first experience she had, and then after that I will end the episode, and then the second part I'll tell the majority of the episode of the part of like the ghost experience that she had, and then in the last part I will talk about like the most recent experiences that she had. But our first experience, it was in the first month that she lived there. So they moved in and all that stuff, got everything set and all that stuff, and so she couldn't sleep one night, so she goes downstairs and gets something to drink. She goes back upstairs and she sees this shadow by the bathroom. And she thought at first that it was like her parents. So she goes up to it, and nobody's there. So that freaks her out. She runs back in, but her blankets are on the floor now. So she then thinks that it's her brother, because her brother is a prankster, still is. So she goes into his room and says, "Hey, why are you pranking me?" And he was obviously clearly asleep. He says, "What are you talking about? I was asleep." And she says, oh, okay. So she goes over there. She sees she sees not the shadow again, but she sees the light turned on in the bathroom. So she goes, and obviously it can't be because she was talking to him. Unless he's the freaking Flash or Quicksilver, it's not going to be him. Turns the light off, goes back to her room, and the blankets are on the floor again. So that could have been the brother, but she goes, and he's sleeping again. So she goes, and she put the blankets back on. She goes in, and the blankets are back off again. Now, once again, unless he's Quicksilver or the Flash, it's not obviously going to be him. So she gets very scared. So she just goes downstairs and sleeps on the couch. But what a hell of a first paranormal experience in your first month living there. Would have scared the crap out of me. I would not have been able to sleep in that room. But yeah, so that's the first part of the season. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Oh, thank you guys very much for 1,000 subs. We're already almost at 1,100 subs, so thank you guys very, very, very much. We can now get this monetized, start making some income on this channel, and make the channel a lot better. So yeah, so thank you guys again.